Good morning, everyone. Today we will read the poem Macavity, the Mystery Cat. The poet of this poem is T.S. Eliot. The name of the poet is T.S. Eliot. So in this poem, the poet has described about a cat. As the name, as the title of the poem itself suggests, it is about Macavity. The name of the cat is Macavity. Macavity, the mystery cat. In this whole poem, the poet describes about a cat which is quite mysterious. Let us start reading. Do you have a pet cat? Have you ever noticed anything mysterious about it? It is not easy to say whether every cat is a mystery. Mystery means rahasya, but Macavity is one for sure. Now, the poet says if you have ever kept cat as a pet, then you must have observed his ways. And it is every time it is not necessary that all the cats are mysterious. But Macavity is one of the cats which is surely a very mysterious cat. What is it that makes him a perfect mystery cat? क्या है जो उसको एक mystery cat बनाता है? That we will find out in the poem. Macavity is a mystery cat. He is called the hidden paw, for he is the master criminal who can defy the law. Now here Macavity is the name of the cat. He is called the hidden paw. It means secret. उसको एक दूसरा नाम भी दिया गया है. That is secret paw. छिपा हुआ पंजा. This is another name given to Macavity. क्यों दिया गया है? For means because he is the master criminal. Master means expert criminal who can defy the law. जो कि defy कर सकती है law को, disobey कर सकती है law को. So Macavity is also given another name which is hidden paw. Why is it given to Macavity? Because he is expert criminal and he disobeys all the laws. He is the bafflement of Scotland Yard, the flying squad's despair. When they reach the scene of crime, Macavity is not there. Bafflement means reason for being confused. Baffle means puzzled. Reason for being confused. And despair means disappointment. So Macavity is the reason for Scotland Yard's, the reason of confusion or bafflement or puzzlement of the Scotland Yards and the flying reason of the disappointment of flying squads. Why? Because whenever they reach the scene of crime, Macavity is not there. They get confused, they get disappointed whenever they go to the scene of crime to catch Macavity. It is never there. Macavity, there is no one like Macavity. He has broken even human law. He breaks the law of gravity. His power of levitation would make a fakir stare, and when you reach the scene of crime, Macavity is not there. So Macavity is definitely one of the mysterious cats. He has broken every human law. Jitne human laws hain, that Macavity has broken. कौन सा law? He breaks the law of gravity. अब humans हैं, they walk on earth, everything which falls, it comes towards earth. This is the law of gravity. But Macavity has broken this law also. Why he has broken this law? His power of levitation. Levitation means floating in the air without support. Means Macavity can float in the air without support. We humans can't do that, right? So it is breaking the human law of floating in the air without support. And this action of floating in the air without support would make a fakir stare. Fakir means a saint, a holy man. वो भी हैरान होता है. That fakir also wonders and gazes in wonder. हैरानी से देखता है Macavity को because of his power of levitation. And when you reach the scene of crime, Macavity is not there. और जब आप उस crime scene पे पहुंचते हैं, तो Macavity वहां पे नहीं होती. You may seek him in the basement. You may look up in the air. Means you can look up in the air. But I tell you once and once again, Macavity is not there. So when you go and try to find out Macavity everywhere, seek means look for. When you look for Macavity, when you search for Macavity in the basement, basement means space under the ground. You must have heard this word, basement होते हैं घर में. So that is under the ground. So चाहे आप उसको वहां ढूंढ लें, or you look up in the air, चाहे आप उसको आकाश में ढूंढ लें. मीन्स ना तो में कैविटी को धरती के नीचे पाया जा सकता है, ना ही आकाश में मिलती है वो. बट आई टेल यू वंस एंड वंस अगेन, में कैविटी इज नॉट देयर. और मैं आपको एक बार फिर से बता रहा हूँ दैट wherever you try to find the cavity, whether under the ground or in the air, you will not be able to find the cavity because it is not there. Macavity is a ginger cat. Ginger means ginger colored. Ginger के कलर जैसी cat है. He has very tall. He is very tall and thin. You would know him if you saw him, for his eyes are sunken in. His brow is deeply lined with thought. His head is highly domed. So this is the appearance of Macavity. In this paragraph, the poet has told about the appearance of Macavity. He says that Macavity is a gingered colored cat. He is tall, he is thin, and you would know if अगर आप उसको देखेंगे, if you would saw him, अगर आपने उसको देखा होता, his eyes are sunken in. Sunken in means deep set, गहरी, धसी हुई आंखें हैं उसकी. His brow is deeply lined with thought or wrinkled. Brow means eyebrows की बात करते हैं. Forehead, his forehead is wrinkled with thought, as if he is thinking something. His head is highly domed. Means his head is fitted like a dome. जो dome shaped है उसका head. His coat is dusty from neglect. His whiskers are uncombed. He sways his head from side to side with movement like a snake. And when you think he is half asleep, he is always wide awake. So again, उसकी appearance है Macavity की, उसकी जो coat है Macavity की, that is dusty, full of dust, because it does not take care to clean itself. It neglects, the cat neglects himself, and his coat is full of dust. His whiskers are uncombed. Whiskers means hair on the body. उसके जो बाल है बॉडी पे वो भी properly combed नहीं है. He moves his head from side to side. Moves, sways means moves. अपना सिर इधर उधर from side to side हिलाती है. With movement like a snake. It is so quick that it moves his head like a movement of a snake. And when you think he's half asleep, he is always wide awake. और जब आपको लगता है that he is dozing, means उसको नींद आ रही है, आधी नींद में है, even then he is wide awake, means aware of his surroundings. He is aware what is happening around him. Macavity, Macavity, there is no one like Macavity, for he is a fight in feline shape, a monster of depravity. You may meet him in the by street, you may see him in the square, but when a crime is discovered, then Macavity is not there. So the poet says that Macavity is like a devil in a shape of a cat, in the form of a cat. Fine means devil, feline means cat. So Macavity is a devil in the shape of a cat. A monster of depravity means moral. It is a monster who is morally corrupt, right? Does not follow any moral values. You may meet him in a by street. आप Macavity को कहीं भी मिल सकते हैं. Maybe you can see him in the streets or by lanes, or you may see him in the square. और किसी चौराहे पे भी आपको वो मिल सकती है. But when a crime is discovered, पर जब कोई crime discover होता है, कोई crime scene होता है, जहाँ पे पता चलता है कि crime हुआ है, then Macavity is not there. So Macavity वहाँ पे नहीं होती. Otherwise, you can meet Macavity in the byline, or you can see him in the square, किसी चौराहे पे. But जब कोई crime commit होता है, then you can't find Macavity at all. I hope this poem is clear to you. Yes, Bete. So let us discuss question answers. Arush, unmute yourself and read the first question.
Read the first stanza and think. Is Macavity a cat really? No, because it breaks all the human laws. He also breaks the law of gravity.
Beta, your question is Macavity a cat? Right. So how you should frame your answer? Either yes or no, whatever you feel like. Yes, Macavity is a cat or no, Macavity is not a cat. आपका क्वेश्चन जो है वो is से स्टार्ट होता है, so answer should start with yes or no. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, you have answered both the questions. If Macavity is not a cat, then it is either a criminal or a thief. Anji, next, complete the following sentences. One I have already written. A master criminal is one who is never caught. A master criminal is one who is never caught. Second, let me see who has raised. Anji, Mahik, boliye beta. Mahik, you can unmute yourself. Chaliye, Mahib, I think you're not able to unmute yourself. So we'll move to another student. Harjeet, answer the question, beta.
The Scotland Yard is baffled because it fails to get a clue about the criminal.
Yes, because it fails to get a clue about criminal, or because they are not able to find Macavity at the scene of crime. Right. Next, third, dash because Macavity moves much faster than them. Let me see who has raised hand here. Anji, Arush. Arush has already answered. Wait, Arush. Yashpreet.
Flying Squad is not able to catch hold of him because Macavity moves much faster than them.
Right answer. They are not able to catch hold of them because Macavity moves much faster than them. So I hope answers are also clear. Okay. Third, there is one more question. Which law is Macavity breaking in the light of the comment above? Yes. Jannat. Unmute yourself and tell. Jannat, unmute yourself, bete. I think she's not able. Yes, she is unmuted. Jannat, you are not audible to me, beta. Nishka, can you answer this question?
Law of gravity.
Yes, Macavity is breaking the law of gravity. So I hope all the answers are clear to you.